Hey, my name is James Nicholson and welcome to my YouTube channel. There's a big update on rents. They've risen significantly over the last few years. In fact, it's far outpaced the increases in wages that we've seen. Why is that happening? Is it going to get worse? I've got some data on that as well. Or has it now peaked and things are finally going to start catching up, making it more affordable for a lot of people? We've got some insights into that as well. So if you're new around here, and you haven't done already, welcome to the channel. We talk about property, we talk about house prices, we talk about investing in property and much, much more. So make sure that you bookmark this channel by subscribing over there and hitting the bell notification. We're on the way to 34,000 subscribers now. So thank you to everyone that subscribes. And let's get some more views on this video. Get the word out about these rental increases and what is happening by smashing like, tickling like, doing something to that like button. That really helps with the YouTube algorithm and pushes more views onto the channel. So thanks to everyone that does that. So, some data has come out from Zoopla on rents. And we've talked about this a few times this last year. How many days do you keep calling it 2024? Last year we talked about the data quite a few times, and they were really popular videos. People that maybe don't watch normally on the channel were interested in what is going on with rents. Well, they are going up, and they have gone up at an alarming rate. So over the last 3 years, you can expect to pay £270 more per month on average. Now, that's a big increase, and that really does hit people hard. You think on top of that, we had gas and electric doubling. We had food, drink, petrol, everything was going up with really high inflation for a prolonged period of time. And we've got the threat that that might even come back. Now, why have these rental prices increased? Some people will jump in the comments and say it's greedy landlords, but it's not necessarily that. There will be some that will be price gouging, so they will see other people increasing rents and they don't need to. But landlords did have considerable cost increases as well over the last 3 years. Interest rates played a big difference. So for a lot of landlords, maybe they were on a 2% fixed rate. They came off that and went on to a 6% fixed rate. That means that their payments tripled. So that has to get passed on, because if they didn't, they might have lost money every single month renting out the property. There was also tax implications. So we had the full impact of Section 24, which means landlords' tax bill has risen significantly. We've got the Renters' Rights Bill that is scaring off a lot of landlords. And so in reality, what is happening is landlords' costs went up significantly, so that got passed on to renters. But also, a lot of landlords just quit. They quit the market because of over-regulation of lots of things that they're concerned about. Energy performance certificates, you got the high stamp duty. There was so many things that happened over the last couple of years that meant it wasn't so great to be a landlord. And because of that, the expectation is around 30% of landlords quit over the last 3 years. That impacts supply significantly. And so because there is less supply, there is more people that want to rent. Rental bidding wars happened and rents increased at a rapid rate. So on average, people now on a yearly basis, the average rent is £15,240. That's a lot. The increase that people have had on a yearly basis is £3,240. That is a lot of money for people to find additional, as I said, with all these other things that have happened. So how much percentage-wise have rents gone up? So since November 21, rents have gone up 27%. 27%. Now, wages have gone up as well. How much have they gone up? Because is there a difference here? Wages did go up. They went up double digits as well. But wages only went up 19%. And so that's a big gap that people have got to find. That's a big gap when you've also had that increase in all of your other costs. Food prices aren't going to suddenly plummet down to where they were in 2021. They're likely to rise less quickly now, but you're not going to see massive drop-off. So that means people are struggling. Now, what's also interesting is the amount of rental properties on the market at the moment is exactly the same as in 2016. That is a problem. And that's the problem that needs to be addressed, because 2016 was a long time ago. It's nearly a decade ago. And we have the same amount of rental stock, but our population has increased significantly through immigration, through people living longer, through people separating and living in separate houses. The population has increased, yet the rental stock hasn't. Now, we've had Conservatives saying we are going to build properties. We've now got Labour saying they're going to build properties, but then we're getting leaks from inside the Labour Party where they're saying we can't hit our housing targets. It's not possible. And so all of this stuff means that this is going to get worse. Now, you might be watching this from the angle of you're a tenant. You're frustrated with the cost of your rent, and maybe we should look at rental caps. Well, rent caps have recently been implemented in Scotland. They've been in a little while now, and they're not working. What has happened is landlords have quit the market and you shrunk that rental stock again. Now, because of that, that means that rents are getting bid up. Again, you can't put the rent up once someone's in there, but that is happening. And so the rental market has shrunk in Scotland. And there are plenty of people commenting on my videos that are saying when they see a rental property in Scotland, 100 or 200 people are applying. So what really needs to happen to address this and make this better is not to just bash the landlords. Support the landlords. Keep the ones there in the market, but hold them accountable. Make sure that they give fit and proper homes. I don't have a problem with a lot of the Renters' Rights Bill stuff. Make sure there isn't mould in properties. Make sure there is stuff that is dealt with immediately. I just got a message from my agent prior to recording this saying there's a problem with the boiler. It's £300. Do I approve it? And I click yes within an hour, and that is going to get dealt with today. That's what landlords need to do, is make sure they deal with problems, but also let's not add over regulation to them and make more of them quit. We also then need to build more properties, because if we have more properties, we'll have more competition. That will drive rents down or stop them increasing and allow people to catch up, allow people to get more pay rises and to catch up and make rent more affordable. What will also help is when the interest rates come down. So as landlords remortgage, they won't need to increase. Their profit margins will increase by lowering their monthly payments on their interest rates. And that's a positive thing as well. So the outlook is looking like rents aren't going to increase at the alarming rate that they did, which was 10% a year. It is slowing down, but it is around 4% the increases at the moment. So while rents did go up significantly, they are slowing down, but they're still going up higher than people's pay rises right now and higher than inflation. And so we need a government and we need more properties built. That is the solution to fix the rental crisis. Bashing landlords, making more of them leave, just shrinks your market and means you might get your rental property for £15,000 a year and you've got pay rises in 5 years, it might still be that amount. But the problem lies with the fact that what if you get the rent for that, but 100 or 200 people go for that property? That's when you're going to have problems. Let me know your thoughts, questions, opinions, or observations in the comments below. Do give this video a quick like, that does help with YouTube. And do check out all the other content on my channel, including this video right here.